July 4th is just around the corner, and honestly, summer to me is all about grilling. It's all about cookouts. It's all about easy breezy, yummy dinners. Okay. So, this week's mini menu is going to go right along that theme. And one of the great parts about grilling is even though all three of these meals could use a grill, don't worry, I've given you directions on how to do it if you don't have a grill. But what's nice is you could easily pre-make all these items in one night on the grill, and then you have three dinners pretty much already done. You just got to worry about the side dishes. Let me show you what I mean, but first let's look at our shopping list. Here are the visuals of our shopping list. As you can tell, it is 17 items for a total of $29.43 at Walmart. Now, if you want to get technical, we are going to buy 4 ears of corn, so technically the items is really 20. But either way, we're looking at three meals for a family of four, and it's under $30. So each meal under $10 plus. There's a lot of these items you may already have at home. You probably already have some noodles, maybe some barbecue sauce, maybe Italian dressing, maybe even mayonnaise. So you could easily get your total much less than I did. Before I forget, there are two links down below. The first one goes to my Walmart grocery list. You can check all the items that I selected and you could see how much they are at your local Walmart. Now, prices do vary a little bit, so just keep an eye on that. Second link is to my website where you can print a free PDF. It's just one page. It has the list and all the recipes on one page in black and white. So now let's look at our recipes. For the first recipe, we're going to do some barbecued chicken legs or drumsticks with some grilled veggies and some pasta salad. Now, the great thing about pasta salad, you can easily make this ahead of time. Go ahead and boil your noodles, toss them in some cold water so that way they stop cooking. And then we're going to mix them with tomatoes, red onion, with the cheese. You could do it either shredded or cubes. I like the little cubes, and Italian dressing. Just like a lettuce salad, you don't want to drown it. So add a little bit of dressing, keep mixing. If it looks like it needs some more, add some more, but you can't take it back once you put it in. So don't drown it if you can. Then for the drumsticks, one of the great things about having a basic meat like this, where we're just doing basically chicken and barbecue sauce, you can really kind of jazz this up flavor wise with your barbecue sauce. Now, at Walmart, they have this bin where it's $1 sauces, and a bunch of them are actually barbecue. So I found this one recently that's Kinder's Peach Barbecue, and it is so good. That kind of, smoky sweet flavor, but you can pick whatever you want. And then for the vegetables, we're going to do zucchini and squash. And just like you would with like roasted potatoes, we're going to slice these. We're going to toss them in some oil and our favorite seasonings. And then you can either grill these, or both the chicken and the vegetables can actually be done in the air fryer. And I give you, some times and temperatures there. But keep in mind that depending on the size of your chicken and depending on the size of your vegetables, you just kind of want to keep an eye on that. For our second dinner, we're going to do just some classic hot dogs. But what we're going to do is we're going to serve those with some corn on the cob and some home fries. Now, I recently found out that you can do corn on the cob in the air fryer, and it is so unbelievably good. Now, what I like to do is I like to stock up on corn when it's super, super cheap. At Walmart, it was like 33 cents a piece, which is really not bad. And then I just clean them and then I chop them in half and I throw them in a Ziploc bag and put them in my freezer. Now, you could, of course, just leave them raw and then just put them straight in the air fryer. I just like to hit them with a little bit of salt and pepper, and that's it, and then let them go. Now, you can do the same thing from frozen, where you take them out of your freezer, don't have to defrost them, just same thing, season them, put them in the air fryer. They turned out so good. This is like my new favorite way. Now, for the hot dogs, we're just going to do basic hot dogs either on the grill or on the air fryer. And then, of course, we'll serve that in a pack of buns. For our last meal, we are going to do pineapple turkey burgers. I'm not usually a big fan of turkey burgers because they tend to be dry. It's like no matter how you season them, they just have a dryness to them. That's when I figured out that you really need to add something to them to really keep that moisture and juiciness in there. So that's where pineapple comes in. So in our bowl, we are going to mix together our ground turkey, our crushed pineapple, that's been drained. I like to give it a good squeeze because we don't want to drown our burgers. We just want to add extra to it. And then this is one where you can add a little bit of that really finely diced onion in there, and it kind of gives it just a little bit, extra flavor. Mix it all together, form it into 4 patties, and then put those either on the grill or on the stove top until those are fully cooked. Now, we are going to do just a basic potato salad here. And since we will have a little bit of that onion, you might as well go ahead and add that into your potatoes. If you don't like onions, obviously you can skip that part. I didn't give you a measurement for mayonnaise because honestly, I never measure when I'm making potato salad. Once my potatoes are fully cooked, I add mayonnaise and whatever my favorite seasonings are that week, and I just mix. And then if it's not fully coated, I add just a little bit more mayonnaise because just like salad dressing, you can't really take the mayonnaise away, but you can add more if you need more, so keep that in mind. Now, I know that it's not always possible to grill every single night of the week, and that's fine. So, what we love to do is we just set up the grill for one night and we cook all 3 meats, including our vegetables. And then whichever night that we want to have each item, we can just kind of reheat them totally fine. And they're really easy to reheat in the air fryer. So that may be an option for you. Just get it all over with. And then all you have to worry about is side dishes. Now, don't forget to go to the website and download the free PDF that has the full grocery list and all the recipes because we're on week 5. By the end of summer, we're going to have a nice little notebook full of different meal options. And depending on how your family works, you may just be able to squish 2 menus together for a full week, or you just live every 3 to 4 days at a time. And these are easy meal plans you can do all summer long. So stick around for this series, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.